Welcome to TBTVSport. Tonight's match comes from Fawcett's Field in New Milton, where Christchurch are hosting Hamworthy Utd in the Sydenham's Wessex Premier. Due to a combination of the weather and the recent outing against Brockenhurst, the pitch at Herne Bridge isn't up for hosting, so near neighbours New Milton have stepped up and allowed this game to take place at their place. Christchurch have a whole load of games in hand, hence the eagerness to get this game played. However, tonight's visitors can't be underestimated. They're on a great run of form, as are Christchurch, which should make up for either a great match or a bit of a stalemate. Tonight's referee is Martin Bloor, and his assistant refs are Steve Fall and Jason Coombs. Coming up next on TBTVSport, on the 10th of March it's Poole Town against Beaconsfield, weather allowing. On the 12th it's Ringwood United against Bistone United. On the 14th I'm back at Poole Town against Hartley Wintney, or if that one's off, it's Wimborne Town against the Met Police. Then on the 17th of March it's Poole Town against Western Supermare. As ever, this is brought to you TBTV. With the new guidelines that there is no physical contact whatsoever before or after the final whistle, I was pretty much settling in to focus on what non-league dogs I could stumble across, and the gods provided. Look at this little fella. Goal scoring chances were few and far between in the first half. One of the closest that we got was this effort from Matt Neal, and that kind of tells you the story of the first half. Down at the other end, the Hammers look like they had a shout at a penalty. I've done a little slow-mo on here, let's see what you think.
Most of them do, Roger, they have to have a count.
Ron Frost's long throws have been peppering the Hammers box with no real return. This time, he decides to go short, and the ball ends up on the head of Max Wilcock, who can't direct it down and doesn't threaten Tom Rees's goal. This is possibly the longest advantage I've ever seen played. As it was, nothing actually happened from the free kick, but it just seemed like quite a long delay between the offence and then the whistle going.
You don't have the bloody clue, do you?
Hamworthy almost became the architects of their own downfall with this move. A nice little ball back to the keeper would have done, but Max Wilcock seizes on it, but can't get his shot on target. This tackle was enough to get Jamie Gleeson into the referee's little black book. And he probably deserved it, I reckon. With that yellow card coming a few minutes before half time, things were getting a little bit fractious, and I've pretty much got every player apart from the goalies in one shot. We headed into the break at 0-0, and the pattern of the second half pretty much followed the first half. The best effort came via this Ron Frost long throw, with Billy Walker almost getting on the end of it, just a few yards out.
That's Dorset coming in.
With our little four-legged friend still plodding around the pitch, this move started with Ron Frost taking a long throw, then getting onto the end of his long throw and putting a ball in, which was easily collected by the Hammers goalie. We're now in the last minute of the match. Christchurch on the attack as they have been pretty much the whole half. However, it breaks free, and after a nice ball by Jamie Filks, ex-Christchurch striker James King is set free, and he slots that in nicely in the 89th minute to put the Hammers 1-0 up.
Kingo, what a goal, mate! What a goal! Brilliant! Come on, mate. Keep it straight now, come on! Concentrate! Is he fought that?
We're now deep in injury time, and the referee's getting badgered left, right and centre to blow his whistle. There was still time for Max Wilcock, who puts a cross in and finds Will Fletcher, who makes good contact but puts it just a few inches wide of the post. I was distracted once more by our little furry four-legged friend, and the referee blows up for full time. It's a great away win for Hamworthy, and Christchurch will be disappointed they didn't get at least a point out of this. I hope you enjoyed the content. If you did, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel or on the socials, and I'll see you next time.